The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman prevails over the Catawba Catawba Indians, 81-62. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, you ring up a sixth consecutive win at home by double digits, and did so on a night here against Catawba where you dominated inside to the tune of 54 points in the paint, and you shoot 66% from the field. This was a Catawba team that had struggled to defend the three-point arc. You were effective, but not a volume shooting team from three. Why did you elect to go inside against the Indians today?
That's been the recipe and the mix that's been working. And, we're just sort of taking what they give, and we think we've got really, really sound, solid scoring inside, but also guys are willing to share the ball when it gets in there. And I thought we did that today and got a number of good shots.
How pleased are you that that recipe works with E.J. Bush in foul trouble and Joshua Butts and Tyler Bowen stepping up in a big way?
Well, just yet again, as you and I have been talking about, the evolution of our freshmen. If you just, Ren Dyer, freshman, Bowens and Butts, freshman, Nick Brennigan, freshman, Cam McElhaney, freshman. I mean, those guys' fingerprints are all over this thing, and as plus-size guys like me and you like to talk about recipes and yumminess and all that. Those guys are just the right mix.
I mean, we're not even a minute deep into this interview, and we're already talking about.
You said recipe. I think you said recipe first.
You said recipe.
Okay, well,
first.
I
you were
guilty as charged.
In the first answer,
guilty as
that
charged.
brought up recipe, Chuck.
Guilty as charged.
I will play the tape back if I need to.
I trust your memory much better than mine every day of the week.
You got me thinking about food now, and there's pizza in the office that's waiting after this, after the Domino's postgame report. It's pizza from Domino's. It's delicious. Not just the freshman, though. Trip Davis was really instrumental in the second half, as was Luke Brennigan. Luke finishes with 14 after halftime.
Yeah.
What kind of a spark did those guys provide there late to pretty much answer every spurt that Catawba had?
Well, if you just look at the stat lines, I mean, they speak for themselves. Trip ends up with 15, 5 of 5 in the field, 5 of 6 from the stripe, 7 boards, 6 assists, 3 steals. Luke, 5 of 8 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 100% from the line, 17 points. I mean, those guys are playing with great confidence. They're a nice tandem. But we have other parts that slide in there nicely, like the younger Nick Brennigan, and we have other guys too. So I like where this team's confidence is and where their collective mindset is, because it's really, the concept of team is so fragile, especially in today's society, man, and how that the individual is so much more glorified than the team. And we truly have a team. We have a team. We've got guys that are sort of lost in that, guys that are about the team first, and that's a testament to who they are as people and how they were raised and their belief system and so forth. So, what Luke and Trip did individually is good. What they do collectively with our team is even better.
You look at this contest, first wire-to-wire win of the season, but it wasn't without some tenacity and some spurts. Catawba goes on a 10-2 run spanning the halftime break. You call timeout, a little over 18 minutes to play, second stanza. Stop the bleeding, and then a 10-2 run kind of bounces it back out for your team. What'd you say in that timeout to settle things down?
Well, once the game was over, we were going down the stairs, and I heard Bryant Thomas make the comment, man, this was a gritty one. This was a gritty one. And we knew Catawba arguably has the strongest, most talented, biggest, best-looking roster in this league. And they've always been – they are a challenge for everybody, and especially in the last couple of years, they've been a great challenge for us. So our guys were very motivated. But we came out after half having, a 10-point lead, came out and I think we were – I don't know why we'd be flat. I don't know if flat's the right word, but we really didn't come out clicking right, and they sort of did. And so we just called the timeout and said, hey, man, we got to be in the moment. We've got to forget the past and be very, very present and stay focused and do the things we work on every day. And I thought our guys responded to that very well.
How much of a difference did your rebounding capabilities after halftime make in this one?
Well, we had a plus margin at the half.
Yeah.
And they were going to get offensive rebounds, but it's sort of tough to judge because they have so many more opportunities to rebound the ball Well, they had 11 offensive rebounds, but they missed 65% of their shots roughly. We have 1 offensive rebound and miss 34% of ours. So they had more opportunities, but generally speaking, we still come out on the plus side. And you look at a Rendire, another 10 rebound game. I mean, this guy's ability to impact the game as a freshman, he had 10 rebounds the last game, had double-double, had 10 tonight. So collectively we rebounded it well, but there's an example of one guy in particular just takes care of it with such tenacity.
You look at what you do defensively to Catawba. Larry McLeod gets 17. Not the most efficient night for him, 6 of 13 from the field, but yet another game where you impact your opponent's efficiency in a major way.
Yeah, I mean, it's a testament to the defense. What is my wife doing? Just bringing out food.
I don't know why she came forward. She had to go from behind. But, yeah, she's got wings for you because you know what goes great on the radio? Chewing. Chewing goes right. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Winning wings.
Winning wings? Are you demanding that I start? I can't take this mask off.
You're going to have to, or eat through it, which would probably be entertaining.
No, Kev, I refuse to do that. That won't happen. But we can talk about this. We used to have our gondolier, our evenings at gondolier.
Gondolier by the slice, man. That's
Kev,
make sure
Kev,
we zoom in really, really tight.
Notice, Kev, they're too. So no, I can. Your fingerprints are all over this thing, so you're going to.
Gosh.
Have one, Kevy.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah. You set me up. I'm returning the favor.
Thanks, bud. See
well,
here. I have a wet wipe. We can use some Clorox.
Man.
That's great.
Yeah.
Just chewing on the radio. That's what everybody wants to listen to as we recap a game.
Gondo Scott does well, doesn't he? Every time he delivers.
This is all Tab's fault. I wasn't supposed to be a part of this. I was just supposed to get to watch you eat.
No.
And that be
no. Since you were in
weird.
on it, you'll pay the price too. Cav, Mommy, somebody's responsible for this nonsense, but I will go along with it.
That's good. That's very tasty.
We were talking about efficiency,
defensive efficiency. You really tamped down on what Catawba was able to do.
I give complete credit to the team and our defensive scheme and their execution. We start from the inside out, the middle forwards. Bryant Thomas, Josh Butts, Dima Bakov, Ivan Hadzik, all those guys are really good about protecting that paint area, and then our guards and forwards are doing a good job funneling the ball to them.
How did you feel like your team handled this stretch of 3 games in 5 days, and you win all of them by double digits?
Well, if we base it on outcome alone, they handled it great, but their overall execution was good. You and I have talked about off there. I need something cold to drink. These are for spicy. But
no, you consider these spicy? This is not spicy.
But you didn't see what I did for lunch. I did like a combination of pepperonis, olives.
So you've got
cheese.
a little heartburn.
Yeah, I've already got something going.
Yeah.
But
no, this is not spicy. This is a very nice, smooth, very pleasant wing. But not spicy.
Touche.
See, this is the area I can't critique you on basketball, but on food, you're dead wrong on this.
Well, Mrs. Cavalier just has educated you on the fine art of cooking. So
that's true. That's 100% true.
But I can't keep my train of thought, Cav. I'm sitting here thinking about Leanna's cooking now.
You're welcome.
The seafood.
the
seafood soup. Yeah.
This is what people really come to listen for the Domino's postgame report, is you and I lost in thought as we eat wings. This is great.
Maybe one of these days when we're old and forgotten about, we can have our own podcast of just non-sensory.
I think one would argue that is your typical Benson Cavalier postgame interview.
Complete non-sensory.
Prepare for UVA Wise on Wednesday. Highland Cavaliers lost today to Anderson. Blake Mellinger, very familiar with Carson-Newman through his familial relations. What do you have to do to get ready for another great 1-2 scoring punch between Cameron Whiteside and Briggs Paris?
Our guys are a little beat up today. We've got to get healthy tomorrow, get back to work on Monday, and really lock in on how we defend them, defend the three, and then of course how we get shots. And they're pretty zesty about their defense on home especially. So, well, we got our hands full.
All right, Chuck. Pleasure as always. We'll let you enjoy the remainder of these wings off air.
Well, what you don't know, Kev, is that
Where are you going?
we're having a little staff gathering in my house with homemade fajitas. So I'm not gonna upset that because I'm really looking forward to the fajitas. But this is a great appetizer. Perfect appetizer actually.
We can only go down from here after this madness. I'm going to take an extra break to let you get cleaned up, and we'll clear the way for Nick Brennigan.
Nick may want to dive right into these himself. He needs a little post-game snack, so this could be it.
All right, Chuck, thanks for the time. Congrats on a 6th straight double-digit home win.
Thanks, Cabby.
All right, that's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson.